Welcome back.
I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Caden.
And we are best
of kin. Welcome back to the first video
This
episode.
is, oh my gosh, wait, that's right. I need to put like my...
Since...
Welcome back. Since it's actually been probably at least 4 to 5 episodes that we have not done video. Truly.
It feels like when I'm recording though, because how they're like this way.
I know. Before, I mean, they're in our periffs no matter what.
No, before we're like they're in front of us.
Yeah,
they're
but...
kind of to our sides now.
Okay.
You're in front of me.
You're right. Wow, that's new for me to be looking forward and it's you. Because normally I'm like really cranking my neck.
That's a good point.
Good morning. It is
Friday. No.
Oh my God, it is Friday. I almost said it was Tuesday. How many days we've been here? 5, 6, day 6 in the new place. And I'm just feeling so good. My sleep has never been better.
Yeah, honestly.
And I think this is what it is. You know what the vibe is?
Other than the
for
mornings. Me? No, I'm playing. Go ahead.
Sienna wakes up at 6:30, so it rattles the house.
No, it's really just I'll hear it real brief and then I can fall back asleep.
I meant to ask you, how was your fan last night? This morning?
I mean,
after cleaning
it was good, but it's still like
mm-hmm.
only good when the AC's on, right?
Right.
It's circulating that cooler. Oh yeah,
exactly. So
AC's off, probably like a minute or two later.
You're hot.
Yeah, it's just like, do you know, like when
you run hot. Also, you're in the sun 24/7. I feel like your skin is like baking at night.
Maybe
from the sun.
But like, do you know, you're just everything just feels warm. Like the blankets, it's not hot. It's just a warm.
I swear to God, it's because of the sun exposure. Anytime I spend a day in the sun.
Do you want to fucking sleep in there one night, 2 nights?
No, I'm just saying you also run very hot. So I just am curious what the temperature is in your room.
I always run hot though. Like even if
that's what I'm saying. You've always run hot. I'm curious what the temperature is in your room.
I'm confused where you're saying my sun exposure, like because I'm in the sun.
You've always run hot, but you're also always in the sun. So like when I spend a day outside and I go to bed that night and my skin's a little toasty, I'm hot. Everything's hot. The room is hot.
True.
All day the other day, I was walking around this bitch like, it's so fucking hot in here, like da-da-da-da. And Logan was like, calm down. It's literally perfect in here. It's like, look at the temp. I was like, oh yeah, it's literally just me in the sun all day.
Well, in the past though too, like winter time.
You know,
love
like when
to be
people
are trying to cuddle, like I mean, I like it sometimes, but I can only do so much.
Yeah. Kaden and I are just we're already fighting. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't you run hot too?
We've only been living together 1 week. No, I run pretty hot, but it's worse in the sun. What I was going to say earlier, what it feels like to be here and what Logan and I were talking about last night is it reminds me of like summer camp where you're like waking up. Okay, granted, I have things to do, but I've been waking up as if I have nothing to do. And I've just been like,
that's what it feels like.
Going outside, toasting in the sun for a bit, making a coffee, having a late breakfast, playing in the splash pad with Sienna for an hour. Then we'll watch a show. Then we'll eat some lunch. Then we'll go back outside. Then I'll sit in the front yard. Then I'll pick from the garden. I'm literally just like summer vacation vibes. But then I'm also like, oh my God, I have so much to do. I know. And it's, the vibes of vacation for sure. But it's just because we've been so without space, to like really live life. We've been so without our own space to do the things that we want to do. So now that we have some space, it's like, I quit.
We got our week.
I don't want to do anything.
We got our week.
Yeah, I feel good about the week that was had, but I'd really need to start working today.
I mean...
I'm slipping behind quick.
Yeah, it's weird.
The to-do list. I tried to go to bed early last night, and then I was up late, doing a to-do list.
Well, I know. It was 8:30, and I go to bed. I was like, okay, and then...
I come back out like, oh, midnight. By the way, this. Oh, by the way, this. Oh, I got to text this. And then I'm like, let's make a list of all the things I need to get done. Yeah, and then by the time I went to bed, it was literally midnight.
But it does feel like, with waking up early and going right outside, the longer days.
Yeah.
Days feeling longer.
That's the thing.
More time.
It's true. And they're not like long, but they're full.
Do
you know what I mean? The days are full and long. And it feels so good.
I know it's hard. I don't know. To get out of the mindset of It's nice looking out the window. Get out the mindset of kind of, I don't know, why can't we do both, like do work but then live like that?
Well, let me say, I feel as though this has really triggered within me looking at like productivity a little bit differently, and also less about before. I think that I was so not desperate, but so motivated to want to just like move forward in like career and life and da 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 da. But now that we're here, I almost have this feeling of like I made
back
it.
To the full day,
I don't need to work as hard.
It feels like you can live slower.
Yes. But it's also before when I was living in the apartment, I would tell you this, like, I think I've even said this. It'd be like, oh, Sienna's down. Oh, I have nothing else to do. I'll just go work. Like I would work until Logan got home at 11:30 and then I'd go to bed. You know what I mean? I would work in the evening and be up so late and work in the morning, like I was always like at the computer working. But how much was I really getting done? You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea.
I know. But it's like, I try to think about how much I actually like was accomplishing in those late, because I kept it's so late. I'm so tired. I keep getting distracted. Like, what am I doing? Oh, like, is it actually that productive of time that I am working where I could just have a couple of really focused hours and maybe get the same amount done? Point is, this living here and having the option of enjoying this property has made me want to completely switch my, I guess, priorities into like live first, like work is completely secondary. Like before it was like more of the vibes of like work to live. And now it's like not live to work. That's not what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say.
Live to work.
I don't want to live to work.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
we're also not.
But I also, I just want to be smarter with my time. Yeah, work smarter, not harder is the vibes I'm on right now. It's like, how can I put 2 hours in, get so much done, and then literally lay out all day and swim with Sienna?
Yeah, not forcing the productivity.
Yeah.
Letting it flow.
Like only working when I really need to instead of feeling like I have to do a 9 to 5 every day to be a successful entrepreneur.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because that's kind of what I've always pigeonholed myself as. Is just like, in order to be successful as an entrepreneur, I literally have to be working like 60 hours a week and just be, if I don't know something, be researching it. If I, you know what I mean? Like and also just between like the accounting and all the little like admin tasks. But
with that being said though, what are your goals then now?
Never work a day in my life. No, I'm just kidding. No, but really just like, work 2 to 3, at most 4 hours a day. And then the rest of the day, are we pausing? Okay, Logan is giving me a signal. I think he needs to step in for a sec, which is absolutely no problem. If anything, say hey, Logan.
Yeah, it's a good.
Sorry, we started a little late. He's popping a brewski. Good for you. We had some audio difficulties, but we figured it out pretty easily. Sienna, hi.
Sienna, say hi. Hi.
Yeah. Outside.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you.
It's just so fun. That's the thing. You're toasty, you're outside, you're swimming with Sienna, you come in, you get a beer, you go back outside. Like, we're getting tan. Also, I have spent like hardly any time outside and my hair is so much blonder.
You think?
I really forgot how quickly my base hair color changes in sun.
Get some lemons in there.
No. That's like really bad for your hair. It like promotes breakage and it's really bad for your skin. But okay, so if you, for example, if you were to be squeezing a lime into your beer outside in the sun and then you kind of leave that lime on your hands, you will get permanent, terrible sunspots all over your hands. Permanent, large freckles.
Because of citrus?
The citric acid, yes. And the sun exposure, sun damage immediately. So if you put like lemon on your scalp, I can only imagine what that would do. I just feel like that wouldn't be good for your roots. But we don't need it because our hair gets so blonde in the summer. But I haven't experienced this in so many years because I don't go outside in the summer. Because first of all, but that's the thing, I wouldn't even be able to enjoy the outside this summer if I didn't have like the hose and umbrellas.
True.
Literally.
Shade.
There was no way I'd be outside without shade and privacy and a hose. You know? It's 108. It's too fucking hot. I mean, you went for a run this morning. Good for you. How hot was it on your run?
I think it was good point. 92.
Yikes. See, if it is 83 is my max.
Feels
83
good,
is my max, even for like going on a walk outside.
Gonna sweat like that. Like the early morning sun, like, and it's really easy to start sweating. I don't know. I kind of like it. And the canal, yeah.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. We've always lived next to a canal. We have for like the last
different
landscape. Yeah. Different side of town.
Yeah. But this one, a lot of people were out already. It was nice.
What is your top 5? What has been just like the nicest things and maybe things that you didn't expect? Either living in a house, living with us, living with Sienna, or just, I guess having a yard.
I mean,
you've also been gone a lot.
Kind of, yeah. Way more than, of course, you have.
I haven't left
really
yet.
Have a choice.
Well, I could in the day. Like I could go get the thing. I just haven't wanted to. I have not left since we moved in Saturday. Once. As far as I've gotten is checking the mail. Kaden, I have not gone any further.
That's insane.
Because I don't want to. You know what I mean? It's like, if there's something that needs to be done, Logan, can you add this to your list? And I've Instacarted groceries. And I haven't needed
convenient.
to. Well, yeah, Logan takes the car to work, so I don't have a car, the whole second half of the day. And then, the first half of the day, I want to be splishy, splashy, suntanning. So, sorry, your turn.
Everything is here.
Everything I need is here.
Yeah, you don't have a reason to leave.
Are you going to go on with your list? Do you have a list? Or do you
I just saw the greenery, the landscape.
Yeah.
Not making you feel like you're in Arizona. Or I don't know, maybe just, I don't know. Yeah, even my old apartment, it was pretty concrete surrounded. And
we both were really concrete surrounded.
So
depressing.
Yeah, a bit. It's quiet here, right? It's so structured. It's like that. It's simply just the peace of mind that literally gives you the peace of living. Greenery, the area, like all the nearby stuff we go to is, I'd say, nicer and close by and clean.
Very clean neighborhood.
And it's a different perspective. It makes you feel like you're not where you have been.
It makes you feel like,
I do get sometimes I'm like, damn, that could be like in California right now.
Every day,
and you kind of realize how much of this area was kind of like inspired.
100%. Well, everyone from LA and California are coming here and living in Paradise Valley and in Arcadia, and they're kind of like dictating the aesthetics.
Well, I would say they're here
building the
fall,
custom
winter,
homes.
and then they go over there like summer,
Well, the snowbirds for sure,
or whatever you call it, ocean birds.
Ocean birds.
Well, a lot of people I like the seasons here after summer. But again, California's really good weather. But
it's been my lifelong dream to live in California. I've lived there a couple of times on and off over the years throughout my life. I've always felt
because of weather, though. You think that's
because of the weather, the lush vegetation, just the feeling you get. There's a different energy in California, and just the coast. I love coastal aesthetics.
Yep.
Not necessarily like chuggy nautical coral coastal, but I like California. I was so on a high when we recorded our last episode, literally only 3 days ago, by the way. It's been 3 days since we recorded that. I can't remember what we talked about, so I apologize if I'm being redundant and if this is getting to be like, okay, we get it. You like your house. But okay, I've always wanted to live in California, and I feel like my aesthetic is kind of like California casual. That's like me, if I could say. And this house is the perfect foundation to inject that style. We have these cottagey slats. This could be a beach house.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like and it, just the green and every single
the
window.
length of it too,
zero
right?
cactus, zero dirt. It's all grass. Like I've never in my entire life like lived in a place like this. And it is so giving me California that I'm just like mentally like pretending that I live there. And maybe that's why I'm not leaving the house, because I'm just in this little like twilight zone of like
Even
California
when you leave,
and the
though,
desert
still
vibes.
gives you...
I know, because it's just so pretty. But I just am so satisfied. And I've said this before, prior to this opportunity, I would just be like, oh my fucking God, I would be so happy. Like I would have everything I ever want in my life. I would be completely satisfied if I just had some outdoor space for my family. I have been saying that, I feel, for years, but especially the turn of this year when the beginning of this year started, and maybe that's like really coming through in the trends of some of our episodes too at the beginning of the year. I was really like, I'm going crazy. Like, I don't know how much longer I could do this. I have to have a backyard. Like, I cannot live like this anymore. It was like really getting to that point.
Kind of makes
for me.
sense too. Maybe why, maybe there was some influence on my outing behaviors.
You were escaping.
Yeah.
You were,
for sure.
Oh my God.
But I've already
100%.
said no so many times because I just like want to be here. You know?
Exactly. So maybe it wasn't you, it was your setting. And
I mean, it's probably happening.
Sure.
Yeah.
For me, though,
I'm not trying to make an excuse for...
I feel like for me, a lot of my kind of hermit, and I can still be a hermit, but be more active, I guess. Before I was hermit and less active. But it's like, for me, I really felt like I was in like a frozen mode. It was where I was just like neither here nor there. I wasn't in my like next phase of life yet, but I had already superseded my past phase of life because I was a mom now. And I was like, but my setting hadn't changed. Like I had completely changed, but my setting hadn't changed. And so that was like, I just did not feel aligned with where I was. So now being here, I feel like all of the puzzle pieces have come together, and I finally feel like my surroundings match like where I'm at in my life.
That could work for anyone though too, if they kind of want to make a change, maybe just change your setting. It doesn't have to mean that like you have to have a house to live like this.
Oh, that's the thing though.
Some people
it's
like apartments,
it's
you know, like the apartment life.
Specifically, I mean, there's just so many little things about this specific setting that is just completely like feeding my soul. You know what I mean?
Well, it's what you manifested, right?
I feel like this is what I've been dreaming about like since I was a child.
Just proof of law of attraction.
When I was little, I always dreamed of a yellow kitchen because I had this Minnie Mouse game where you could like change the kitchen, and I like made it yellow kitchen with these like green cabinets.
Right? With the disc.
Yes, it was a CD. It was like
PC
a PC
game.
Yeah, literally a PC game. No, wait. Wasn't it
It was PC, I remember.
But wasn't it also
like foil
GameCube vibes?
Maybe,
wasn't there like
or
a
PS1
before that? Yeah, a PS1. I'm pretty sure I had like a Mickey Mini PS1 game.
Yeah, you make cakes.
Oh my
or
God!
Some
Yes,
shit.
Was baking cakes. Was flipping waffles on the griddle. That was pretty good. But anyways, I've always wanted a yellow kitchen, this like charming cottage California vibe, and it literally was just handed to me out of nowhere. And it's just, it literally feels like this is where I get to, wait, maybe we are in a simulation. Maybe we do have we are like the creators of our own existence. You know what I mean? Like
because it feels like a different existence. Like
but it also just doesn't feel like it came out of absolute nowhere. Like somehow I do feel like I put myself where I needed to be to get to here. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah.
It's like
back on that.
All these choices that you make throughout your whole life that are, you know, the invisible string and all that.
Yeah. Theory.
Yeah. Like maybe
Written
this was like the destiny all along.
But then like, what's the next destiny, you know?
Dude, I could die tomorrow. No, let's not put that out there, please. I take that back. You got to edit that out. We're not putting that out on the airwaves.
Just clip that. Clip it.
No. But I do just feel like, okay, I finally am settled with where I live. Now I can actually just excel in what I'm meant to excel in, which is like creative direction. And I can like do it in an enjoyable place. And you know what is also so funny? I was such a slut in 2018 and 2019 for aesthetics like this, and for the purpose of making content. Literally, Logan and I used to, 2018 was my blogger influencer era. We used to spend hours, our entire weekends, scouting different locations around Uptown, Arcadia, looking everywhere for orange trees for me to take outfit pics in front of, or to do photography, or to take product images from our business in front of. We would look far and wide. And literally, if we had this house in 2018, I would have sold my body in 2018 for a content house like this. And now that I'm here, I don't even really want to make content.
Well, I was going to say that, yeah.
I just want to enjoy it. Isn't that so funny? I'm literally like 5 years ago, the self that I was before Sienna, before all that, would have put 100% importance into making sure that I am like capturing this property to the fullest.
Oh, yeah.
For outer validation.
Probably would have been shit.
And it would have been a damper on it. And it's like back then I wasn't ready for something like this because that was my mindset. You know what I mean? But I've like evolved to the point where now I'm just like ready to like run my business. Yeah, I have this property that I could use the backyard for styled shoots and have that run my. But before when I was doing content, I wasn't really making that much money on it. I was like spending so much money and like really into the consumerism of it all. You know what I mean? It was like consumerism to then get the affiliate links on socials to make $4 off of a shirt that you bought. You know what I mean? It's like I just don't know that I'm in that place anymore mentally, you know. I just don't think that that's like validating or like fulfilling at all. Like now that I've actually just like already reached the place where I feel very like self-validated and fulfilled and like, you know, happy with what I'm doing, that not really going to spend that much time creating content for like outer validation unless it's supporting my business. That is not anything to do with me. You know, that's just some things I've been thinking about.
Businesses.
Yeah, all the businesses.
So then what's next?
What do you mean? I'm just here. I'm chilling. I'm working. I have type and trim. I have like big weddings coming up that I'm designing for. And I have some other like venues I work with and do shoots with. And I'm just now living.
Wow.
Go figure.
Right.
Who knew I needed a house to just live?
I mean, there's so
Kaden,
many.
what's next for you?
That's a good question.
Don't we know?
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that.
Do you want to talk about it or no?
Makes you nervous. Yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay, but I think because it makes you nervous, that's a good sign that that's maybe something to lean into.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that maybe it's because you were... Okay, let's just not be so cryptic.
I mean, it's not nothing that... Yeah, no,
go ahead, get into
cryptic. No, so we have... Oh, God, I don't know if I want to... Yeah, I'll say whatever.
Go ahead.
Have pool parties on Saturdays at Lifetime. And over the last 2 seasons, we've had pretty bad ones.
Turnout.
Not turnout. No, the DJ.
Oh.
Doesn't... Like, I can't tell... I try and listen to the whole time. Sometimes, like, with the speakers, we can connect the whole pool top and they come to the bar, the bistro area.
Mm-hmm. I think that was my iPad. I just...
Oh, shit. I thought it was a phone or something.
No, we're good.
But we turn off the speakers in the bistro because, like, we literally can't stand it. I mean, it's not that bad, right? It's just the fact that,
you want to be
like,
able to jam.
Well, yeah, everyone was like, oh, is Kaden plug in your phone? Just like, fuck this guy. Like, it's literally... And then I'll have my phone in and people are like, who's DJ right now? Like, it's just so fun. It's fun in that way. But that's just playing a playlist, right? So there's a pool party coming up and I would mention to David, like, I have my own stuff. Like, you should just let me do it. And David is your manager? Time. Yeah.
Okay.
You should just let me DJ one of them. But this is me saying it like kind of nonchalantly.
Kind of like, let me help, dude. Let me just make the music a little better one time. It wasn't like
because that's another thing too. Like, think about a money aspect, creating a vibe, better music, better tunes. People are vibing. People want to drink.
Better pizza.
People want to
Papa
stay.
John's.
Yeah. People want to party. Like, that's the thing. Like, people are there to party. Don't play like, I don't know. It's a kind of half of in the crowd, but also, dude, like, you're just at a pool party. Like, rage on. Like, let's party. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's the type of party where people get drunk and just like, they're down the rage. Like, I can't stress that enough. Yeah. However, there's one coming up and they asked me.
Free alcohol there, or then you make sales through the alcohol, hope everyone just keeps drinking and staying and Do you make alcohol? Like they have to buy their own alcohol.
Yeah, and food. We have our own
hosted-
chef up
yeah.
there. Like we have our own
Got it.
kitchen up on the rooftop
Cool.
with a very unique menu that is just one. There's no other one like it as far as all lifetimes. All cafes have to have the same menu, like in the whole country, but our bistro is like unique, whereas we can kind of make and add our own food.
That's cool.
Like we have French fries, like we got stuff that like no other lifetime club. But
So
and the
it
alcohol
could
sales, the
be
alcohol
a
sales are
vibe.
crazy.
So you depend on the alcohol sales, but you need the good music to keep people around.
Yeah, and I've always wanted to do it, and this would be like a really easy one to do because
You've talked
first
about
of
it for
all,
years.
no, I'm always thinking of like, oh my god, someone's gonna notice my transition, someone's gonna like,
They're too
but
drunk.
I know, and then no one's really there, like
No one's listening.
and it's
like
also
that.
kind of refreshing hearing a quick like mess up or offbeat transition, because then you
just
know
totally
the DJ
switches
is
the
actually
vibe up.
mixing.
Sure,
Every DJ
sure.
that's been there is like, I mean, have mixes that sound like they just hit play on a mix already made
and
on
think,
YouTube or
you could
SoundCloud.
also just fucking do that if you wanted to, is make a mix and hit play.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario.
But this is also good too, because then I can record.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got offered to do one, and they said, "Oh yeah, just give me a week to let me know before I let the other DJs know."
Yeah.
And then they would just hire me as a vendor, and then as it gets slower later on, and we don't need the amount of bartenders we usually do on Saturdays, which I'm one of them, they would just have me DJ those as well. So one, I could, it's kind of like gives you something that like actually like have to
work
practice in a project
instead of you being like, oh, I want to be a DJ, let me just practice 1 hour a day in my free time.
Yeah,
it's like,
and then there's no feedback, there's no real
practice
scenario
application.
performance.
Oh my god, Kaden, I am so excited.
But then I
for
could
you.
like record those sets, listen to them again later, like see where I messed up, see what songs have been better. It kind of overwhelms me just because I know what I need to do. Like, first of all, you need like the ammo, right? And your ammo is the music. That is what you have to find and then download all on my own device. So that's kind of the overwhelming part of.
You have to find all this music. You have
well,
to
luckily,
download
that's
it.
all I do when I work out is I listen to sets, and then if I hear one, I'm like, oh fuck, it's sick. There's another website that lists live sets, festivals, and it shows like it's like kind of like a community thing, like Reddit, where people find the song and like put it in the timestamp.
Cool.
It's just the whole thing, but I think
your music knowledge, you have such a vast music knowledge. Music is one of the things you are probably the thing you're most passionate about in life, aside from fitness.
Yeah. Well, always
You've
have been,
always,
right?
since you were bebe, loved music, performing, being in front of a crowd, being that guy that's like, you know, turning the party up. You're like the mascot every time you go out. You are always on aux. You do have better taste in music than most people. You also have you're not like super specific. I only like this kind of music, this genre. You love mixing genres.
Yeah, that's
medleys.
a big part of it.
I think like people go wild for some medleys.
What do you mean, like some?
Just like a mix of songs. A blend.
Yeah. Or like a old like a really good acapella you like, but then just throw it over like a fucking house beat.
Yeah. I've always felt like this job is perfect for you, and it's something that you could literally do working for yourself. I've already branded a name and a vibe for Caden's DJ persona. You guys ready for this? Should we announce it or should we wait? We should wait until we put a little something together. We'll like shoot a few things around the house
until I actually do it.
You're right. Wait, Caden, can we create a profile and I can come photograph you at that gig? And we'll like take some more brand photos around the property. I'll get the branding on it. We'll do like little Polaroids around the house. And then, you know what I mean?
Still fitting that vibe.
Yeah. I've already branded it. It's already done, Kaden.
You remember it, right? Yeah. Don't you have have the rights over it, right? You bought.
I am sure I don't still own the like domain name and everything because that was costing me money.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm just happy I never sold my controller. Yeah.
He still has his DJ shit. I saw it in the coat closet. You have everything you need.
Yeah,
you just need to set the
all
time
I do is
aside.
just plug in right there.
Instead of maybe video gaming at night just for the next month.
No, I know.
Just for the next month. Like, just tell the bros, sorry, I have this DJ opportunity. I need to do this with my evenings.
Oh, yeah, because if I say totally yes to it, it's like...
Can you invite people to that, or is that members only?
I can, yeah. I think so.
tell them I want to come shoot,
It's
and
like
then
it's an adult pool party where like they're gonna
Yeah.
have like a bunch of like adult games and like beer pong floaties in the
Okay.
pool, like
So
shit like
fun.
that. But again, this is a night thing, and they're
Love
not
it.
usually the best turnouts. But
invite
regardless,
some
it's still a good
friends.
practice.
Make it a good turnout. Invite
Yeah, I
some
could.
people.
Yeah, I
Have me
could.
photograph it.
It's
If
a
it's
Friday
at night,
night.
will it be like sunset vibes?
6:30 to 9:30. So
Oh
yeah.
my God.
It'll
Let
be
me
golden
shoot.
hour.
Rooftop Caden on the roof, guys. Golden hour.
Do you have,
Paradise Valley in the background. He's like, I still have my gorgeous camera.
The
I'll bring a
setup,
film.
though, like where like I would stand
my
is in
God.
the most aesthetically
I don't give a
pleasing
shit.
area, but
I'll like do a crouch down, get that sky golden hour above you. Oh my God. Okay, so I will come photograph it. We will finish the branding. We'll create your profile. And then all you have to do is market yourself for like other shit. You could do weddings. You could do bat mitzvahs. No, you don't want to do those. You just want to do like
I don't
frat
want to
parties,
do
house parties.
Weddings too is like,
Private events.
again, you kind of have to do what you got to do to keep going.
Here's the thing, Kaden.
But
DJs
also the
make
side of
a
that,
lot of money. If I could help you structure a business to where you were literally doing that full time,
like a freelance
you
DJ,
could be easy 10K a month.
but
Easy.
then I would want to go into the production side if I actually wanted to become an artist, away from
You
that.
can do that. That's like your prerogative.
Well, I know,
Once
but I
you,
think DJing's first and then having
Yeah.
the income and then go. Then
Yeah.
you're just literally every day.
then you're
just
doing
have the time.
you're performing your own music, right? You're mixing in your own music with your sets,
Exactly.
your DJ sets.
Yeah, exactly.
Slowly gauging also how people, you know what I mean? I love it. I'm obsessed. And this is what you need to do. You've always known this is what you need to do. Every
It's
time
scary,
you give up on
I've
this
always
idea.
had like nightmares about it. Like,
Right, I
fucking
know.
up on like the stage fright.
I know. Every time you give up on this idea, it has something to do with fear and nothing to do with like, I'm not passionate about it anymore.
Yeah,
I know.
probably. Or I'll make an excuse like,
Oh, I'm
I don't
not
want
that
to be in
good.
that scene.
I don't want to be that guy.
I don't want to. Oh yeah,
I'm
like,
moving away from that scene. I'm not going to meet
even
my
though I'm
wife
still in
there.
it.
Right.
No, it'd be so
hard.
easy because first of all, it's the clientele there, right? Like, dude, you're good. Like, you want to come do this?
Kaden, you will get so many referrals. One person likes you, they're like, oh, I'll introduce you to all my
Or
friends.
I can even. I mean, I already know so many people that DJ like brunch at some bar. Like, I could easily just do like.
Oh my
let me
God,
do, like,
easy.
a quick opener.
And that's the other thing. So many people. Don't you know Relentless Beats people?
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm fucking saying, you stupid bitch.
But that's crazy because. Yeah, I guess I
Kaden,
do know.
just this is the path. We've already got the branding.
Damn.
Suck it up. Let's do it. Woo!
It's crazy. I never saw it like that.
Dude.
But I guess
We could create YouTube videos of you just like
sunset.
Camelback in the
sunset.
background.
Oh my God, you're right.
We're literally just.
We gotta get a drone. That'd be sick as fuck.
Oh my God, that would be sick as fuck.
For content, anyway.
I have a friend. I could just have her come
Oh yeah,
if we wanted to like
yeah.
pay her a little something, something.
Dude, that'd be a really good idea. A sunset.
A little sunset set.
Yeah,
Sunset.
yeah. They have those a lot. It's like kind of like a popular, not too popular, but
But what a great way to get exposure on YouTube
Yeah.
and just start growing that way. You guys, I'm about to be podcast host with a famous DJ.
Oh, this will help too, right?
It's going to be best of kints.
That was good.
Thanks. It took me honestly 3 seconds too long to think of it.
That
but
reminds me. Yeah, I feel like I should might go practice later.
You should.
That would be
After
sick,
this,
though. It's
what are
like-
we doing after this?
I wonder if I can just make the same amount I do with my jobs now.
That's
Well,
Kaden,
obviously I would stay with Lifetime because I would just be like,
it would just be easy. You'd get a
I
free
would
membership.
still be employed, yeah, with them.
You'd get perks.
And then some Saturdays I bartend, some I DJ,
exactly.
but just Saturdays.
You would just work at Lifetime Saturdays or only DJ
Yeah.
Saturdays? Because
No,
you could DJ every day of the week, baby.
well, I could, but
We have a lot more to discuss after this. We don't need to go through all of it.
But yeah, to
with
do that-
others.
to just give more time, because what holds you back, me right back right now, is the two jobs that are just getting me by, that aren't the most fulfilling.
That you don't love. No, exactly.
Well, of course.
But that's the thing. Like,
Everyone has the job I
We're-
do now
you
because they're
just have
trying to
to-
just get by.
but you have to be working on something else underneath that.
Oh, I know.
To make that switch.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
I love this
wanna
path for you because then you are just then all gym tan music, baby.
Gym tan music. Yeah, that's all it would be, which is my
That's
fucking
your
life.
dream in life.
Not only that,
And we're living in
being
the
able to
perfect place
DJ
to make it
pool
happen.
parties. I know, this pool party season.
Pool party season, pool party neighborhood.
Yeah, honestly.
Exciting.
No, this is a great area to be for the
What
scene.
an opportunity.
I know. I mean, it's super low key, but it's just
And again,
having somewhere to practice.
Don't you feel like, again, when it's something that you're really meant to have or be or do, it's like going to be pretty easy and it's going to be put in your path when it's like the right time. And you've tried DJing so many times kind of throughout the years, and maybe you just weren't in the right place and it just wasn't the right time. But maybe now with this opportunity just kind of being handed to you and it being perfect.
Well, it always comes back somehow, right?
I know.
I mean, I was DJing at, I mean, it was probably like twice, but at the Straw, that old job I had
Kaden, you
in California.
DJ'd a prom. You DJ'd your prom.
No, I didn't DJ actually
What did you do?
physically. I was like the hype man.
It doesn't really matter, does it?
No,
Were you
but
not paid?
It's still, yeah, I was paid.
That's what I'm saying. You were a paid DJ. You hit play on the thing, no?
No.
Oh, someone else hit play?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I had to like stand in front of the stage and hype people up, like make people feel comfortable
to dance.
Yeah.
Let's dance.
Yeah.
And how much would
Get
you
up
pay to
here.
dance
I
for
don't
people?
remember.
I think like
was little.
$4.50. Why do I remember that? That was like a decade ago.
I mean, I forget. I was pretty.
Regardless,
it was a decent amount.
DJs make a lot of money, especially
that was my
DJs.
first job ever.
Kaden, I'm also now in the events and wedding industry. My brother's a DJ. You know what I mean? Like we have basically a house. We've got a photographer. We've got a DJ. We've got a designer. Like we are literally a house of
art.
Yeah, heart.
Artistry. Art and heart.
Artistry.
Art, heart, and
family
thoughts.
Artistry.
Art, heart, and thoughts.
Okay, loving it. Feeling great about it.
I can't believe I forgot about that.
I know. I was excited to talk about it, but I wasn't sure if you wanted to.
No, I do. Yeah, it is like
you were scared though. You were like scared about the offer, but it's like the butterflies, excited.
But
scared.
it's kind of nice too. Like shout out to I think Marco, my co-bartender. He was like kind of pushing David on it to like give me a shot.
Cool.
Because I mean, everyone knows that I play.
Everyone knows you're
the
on
music they like anyway.
You are really good at that. You would just understand that music is the atmosphere. You are creating the atmosphere, and it's like when you want the party to like crescendo, you know how you have to bring it up, and then when you want it to like take a break, you know what I mean. It's all on you.
Energy
the
levels.
Tempo of the night and the energy that people output.
3 hours straight too.
I know
3 hours.
That's
set.
a sick.
And
event.
I feel like the guys that have gone there, like I don't know.
I want to come shoot. it. Tell him that you have a photographer that will come for free.
Okay.
They'll pay me though, right? He'll pay
Maybe.
me. Wait, tell him I won't.
I'll
That'd
see.
be $7,000. Just kidding. No, I'm completely joking, but I'll shoot you
wonder,
for free.
Though,
but if he wants me to shoot the event,
yeah, I was like,
that's on
my
him.
sister is a professional photographer.
Yeah, among other things.
But maybe I'll say, yeah, she's gonna shoot me for free. But if you want to hire her as a vendor to shoot the event for
I'd be happy
future marketing,
yeah. And
this
then I
would be
could
a good
meet
lead-in
him.
for you, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Because then I want to be like, I need to
then
redo
you
your
can just
posters.
talk to him.
I need to redo this. Oh, can I do
yeah,
this?
I forgot. I need to send you the poster he made.
Because I do event design,
They're
right? So I could
pixelated,
redesign the event stuff. Plus, I've done marketing, like for literally City of Tempe, so I could help him with marketing stuff. So it's like, literally, we are
you could elevate that place simultaneously while I do.
I
Just in
know.
different ways.
That's what I'm saying. We could, the best of kin team.
It would just make them more money. That's all it was. Bringing more attention, making it look cool and nice.
And it's going to be more impressive for you to be DJing if the event is better. So it's like better for your resume, if anything, to make these bigger events. It's like all. And again, if you can invite people, you should really start, because then if anything, he's going to be like, oh, this DJ is bringing in more of a crowd.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing too.
We need to make it. We need to invite best of kinnies.
There's plenty of. Oh my
Should I call them kinnies?
All 13.
Our kindred folk.
Kindred.
Our kinnies. Our.
Yeah, there's a lot
Kindlekin.
that can happen from that.
Oh my God, so much.
But that's the thing we talked about.
It's been on my list for a while to like address
decluttering
lifetime.
To what was it? The whole opportunity.
You have
thing?
to like make room for more. You have to take things out of your life and make room for more.
But also like
quit jobs that no longer serve you.
That arise.
Yes. Oh, but and then that was the other thing.
Because there's like literally half of me was like, I could just skip it. Just skip it.
And
like,
that is how
DJ do it.
That's kind of how I felt when I got the offer for this house. Immediately, like my heart like sank into my ass because I was so excited. And then I was like, my first instinct for some reason was like, oh no, but we probably can't like do that. Like we probably can't make that work. with just like the timing, the affordability. I don't know if we could live with you.
The lease, for
just
both of us.
Everything. I was almost immediate reaction was no, because I didn't think I was like good enough for it, But it's like, if you push past that and you just think like, I actually am good enough for that, look where we are now.
Yeah. And why the fuck not?
Why the fuck not?
And who cares if I go and do mess up?
You won't be as bad as the other guy still.
Maybe not. Well, I'll be live mixing. Like this thing. Like I know what I'll actually be DJing.
Yeah.
Can't tell honestly if they were, and it's just like
I think you'll be shocked how much money you could make doing little private events.
Maybe so. Well, that's the thing. It's better equipment will come with that. Better. We got the storage for it now.
We have so much storage and land.
Yeah, this could be a fun start. Yeah, I think.
Can you imagine if I'm like?
Well, that's what's so crazy too, because obviously there's a lot to happen and come from it, but just having that, that setting for you to take photos and whatnot, and I already have like this. I don't know what do you call it, like. What's the word? I don't know.
Are you talking
just
about?
I already have so much content for my brand.
Totally.
Right? I already have a brand.
You would already literally one event,
actual set.
And then after that, we could probably get production material, promotional materials printed and made.
Well,
so you would have physical
lights
signage.
And shit too,
you could have physical signage, like for your name.
Well, that's the thing too. The guy that goes there is and I'm not speaking bad about him, but and I doubt he'll ever hear this.
Does it just look like a bad setup?
Well, it kind of is. Like it's whack ass. It's kind of just like this.
Do they have speakers?
Table. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The whole roof has.
I have tables and
everywhere.
I have tables if you need any of mine.
Nah, that's fine. But how he does it, like he doesn't have any signage or anything, but like almost like every 2 songs, it's his tag. It's like DJ Surplus.
Shut the fuck up.
No, that's how you know he's on DJ Surplus.
Every 2 songs?
Maybe. Sometimes it's a little too much. It's just the typical. It's
like.
But
that's so Pitbull.
That's
so 2014.
A little bit, yeah, I can see it.
2008, 2014.
But
we moved on.
I just don't know. I've always heard just the complaints, and it's like, I just feel like it's my time to shine. Because I want to do like a busy Saturday during the day.
Yeah.
Which would be a 4-hour set. But
the golden hour vibes.
Well, that's another thing too, is that like, I need to like be confident and like dance too, right? Because like all these DJs are just.
You need to have a
They're
good time.
kind of like hidden, and they're just like.
If you're having a good time, you're like the MC almost.
I know.
On top of being a DJ.
Ready.
Oh my God, there was a little beepity beep.
Oh,
did you hear that?
I know. I doubt that's gonna.
What does that mean?
I'm getting Facebook Marketplace. Sorry, let me get exit out of that.
Oh, okay. I thought that it was
synchronicity.
Like, oh my God, it's so crazy. I can see Logan
Wait,
in like the reflection.
I actually have another.
Can see me too.
I have another synchronicity.
Oh, okay.
Again, listening to sets. What, is he okay?
I don't know. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Listening to like sets while I work out. I don't know. I think I mentioned it to you before. There's like this rhythm group, whatever. There's just like this cool song where like they do a plug-in of oh my God, what's his fucking name? Jabba the Hutt in Star Wars. You know how he talks like DB Checka, like he talks like that.
Mm-hmm.
There was just this really cool like drop where like it repeats that. It just says DB Checka, CB Checka, and then just a crazy drop come. I was listening to the set and I was like, oh my God, that'd be so sick. Like if I hope maybe they play that in the set. It was literally the next fucking transition song. Yeah,
funny.
Yeah, I got some ideas.
Okay, cooking.
But it's just like, I think
this is it.
I think it's like download 5 songs, practice them.
Yeah,
that should be like the daily thing. I get wrapped up in like
being perfect.
Let me find all the songs I can, and then I get so tired of it, and I don't even fucking practice mixing, which is
the whole point.
It's the 50% of it. Yeah, the song selection, reading the crowd, levels of energy, and then solid mixing.
Mm-hmm.
Creating that just smooth, like it's just one constant. Just yeah. And I've been to so many sets, right? I listen to so many sets, so I have already like a peace of mind and inspiration.
Yeah.
And
no, you have a breadth of knowledge.
But then I can create my own, be my own.
Yeah, totally. They're coming in. I think she's hungry. So just so you know that they're coming in the background. This is perfect for you. I am very excited
Good for you too, right?
It's probably going to be good for me. I can't wait to. I already know the film photos I want to get.
June 28th.
I know, the weekend after my birthday.
Whoa.
I'll be 31. Well, I'll be into my 30s.
31st. And the day after that.
You know, it's so funny. My life.
Oh, shit. I need to request
my life, like, benchmark was always in a house by 30. And in my head, I always thought like that meant buying my own house by 30. But it just goes to show life has better plans for you. Because that house that I could buy would be asshole compared to this.
And it's like, it's your own timing, right?
It's so
my
own
problem was
timing.
like back on the DJ thing, like I'll see other people do it. The other DJs go there. I'm just like, I'll so
never
behind.
Get there. Yeah, right. Exactly.
I'm getting old.
Exactly.
It's like, no, you
do it when you want to do it.
Whenever they get famous, or not only on the fame aspect, but they get good how they get good. Like they start whenever they do. Like,
some people get their big break or their overnight success after 10 years of doing something.
Yeah.
So, and some people do have an overnight success.
Exactly.
So it's just like, it's not up to you,
Let
actually.
It be. Exactly. Just you really have to do you. Like I've really been thinking too, because like I feel like the social media is a distraction in the sense if like I'm trying to like get good at something, I don't want to fall on like the biggest like comparison. Obviously, is the biggest thief of joy. This constantly like, oh, I'm not there yet. It's like, of course I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
But I think just really like locking in, going tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision. I love that.
Yeah.
I think it's meant to be.
Starting today.
I think it's meant to be. I think you should commit to that event before you even start practicing and feel confident. I think you should text him and be like, I 100% am wanting to do it. Just like you say with the marathons. You want to sign up for marathons, so you have to do it. Say yes to this, so you have to do it. I know, and it's exciting. Hi, Sienna.
Yeah, future's bright.
Future is so bright. Also, can I just say real quick, we can talk about this next episode when we finish the episodes, of this documentary. But Kaden and I started dancing for the devil. It's pretty good. What did you think? We didn't really talk about it because we were both falling asleep.
I mean, we got to 2 episodes.
We got through 1.5. There's 3.
I'm curious where it's going.
So we're halfway.
And what's the...
I think that they're going to go back into the last 30 years, maybe.
I know. I want to see what happened to when he was started that church.
I have a feeling it is tied to sex trafficking. And I have a feeling either that girl, the blonde, is it Miranda or Melanie? I could never figure out which one they were. I think it's Miranda.
Yeah.
I think she's either being sex trafficked or I think that she is a recruiter for that cult. I think that she's like has a high up position in the cult and that's why she's so deep into it.
That's your theory?
I kind of think that she's like a recruiter, like bringing other girls into the cult and making them feel like it's a safe place. You know what I mean? It's always girls. Like think like Ghislaine Maxwell.
What is it called?
Think about with Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell was like the female presence making other females feel comfortable being there. That's kind of what it is, in my opinion.
Where the fuck she go?
She's still in prison, I think, and she's like on trial. But
I think I just saw something that
completely
she's
like closed,
preparing to like
name names
or
doubt it.
Show that how she's not guilty.
Oh, she guilty as fuck. Okay, that aside, we'll talk about that show when we finish it because I'm curious where it's going. It's wild. It's sad. Some people are like, I believe the family. It's like, duh. With these facts, like some people are thinking it's like, oh, her against her family. They're just like,
well, we still have so much to learn about the past
30 years
victims.
I know, and like what ended up happening to them and what made them leave. And these former members, how did they? We haven't even gotten to how these
will never heal.
Former members who signed these NDAs, like we never even got to how they left. They're still in their storytelling narrative. They're still in it. So there's a lot. It's like, what was the tipping point? I can't wait. Really creepy stuff. Really creepy stuff.
Yeah, maybe we'll have more to talk about that. And we talk about cults next.
Yes, Mormonism should be in there.
Yeah.
Ruffle some feathers. I'm just kidding. I love you, Jesus. Kaden loves when I say that.
Love you, Jesus.
That's all for me. I think that I'm just feeling very settled and I'm feeling very comfortable and my life feels very full and I'm no longer, I feel like striving. I'm now just like enjoying and working towards the things that I feel inspired by. And another thing I realized, inspiration supersedes motivation. You could be you could not be okay.
Can you be inspired every
You
day,
can
though?
only be so motivated as you are inspired to do something. If you have no inspiration, you can't force. You could force motivation, but not sustainably. Like to have the motivation for you to want to do music every single day and force yourself, quote unquote, to do that. You're like inspired by it. You're inspired to do it. You want to do it. You're passionate about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not just like this, oh, I like got to get motivated and do it. It's like the inspiration comes first, I think. So it's like for me, thinking back to like any time I've like tried to do something consistently, it's like, was I trying to do it just to do it, to feel successful, you know? Or is it like I was truly inspired? Like there was a time, you know, when we were going on walks every single day, I genuinely was like inspired to go on these beautiful walks and like enjoy the lake. And then that went away. And then I was no longer motivated.
What
You know?
are you inspired by now?
I mean, just like being
If
here.
anything.
No, literally just like every day. I'm inspired every day to want to get up and work. You know what I mean? Or to, and by work, literally what I do is like doodle. Like I'm drawing, I'm looking at mood boards, I'm creating vibes for weddings. I then send that to Logan. He then designs for it. And then I send it to the client. Like that's the work that I'm doing. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm pounding the pavement.
Yeah.
But
be inspired.
It's easy to feel motivated here, is all I'm saying, for both of us. So that's why I just feel
agree.
like we're in a good place to now take
Move
what we've been
forward
wanting
again.
to do, like to the next level.
Again.
Again and again and again. Again, become. That was like our
Oh my God.
automatic Wi-Fi password or whatever that was
Which
given
we
to
still
us.
have to.
I know. Well, that's
we
the
got
thing.
the name. We still
You
got the
guys,
password.
these Arcadia Wi-Fi names in our neighborhood. They're like naming their estates, and we want to fit in, right? So there was like, what was one, like Arcadia Estate, the Arcadia Estate. One guy was like the Friendly Cottage. I kind of want to be like, I actually don't want to say what
I know,
I want
I
to
was
be.
like-
Yeah, because
It's too
it's too
specific.
specific.
Still vague, but
Some with the cottage.
yeah.
But there's like a couple like, BPSM family, Laguna Niguel, Villa, Paradise. I'm like, wow, okay. We're really branding our homes. We should brand our home.
And we will.
And we will. So, okay. This is, how long have we been talking?
56.
Okay, that's not bad.
Maybe.
I kind of hope all these things are still recording. We had some.
I know mine is. I see the reflection. Oh, God. I don't know if I can see yours. Rate.
Bye. I'm like now anxious to go look.
Rate.
I'm scared. What if it's not recording?
Rate, like, subscribe. We have YouTube videos back now.
YouTube is back.
Clips
It
are
might
gonna
be the whole
return.
wide because. Is it going, babe? No. Is it on my home screen? That means that
You didn't unlock it.
it wasn't unlocked. Even though it was like up for so long. It recorded like. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's good.
That is good. I just don't know what happened. Will you look at how much recorded?
Like, subscribe, rate.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Sorry. Bye.
Bye.